How are you doing today, Noreen?
I'm doing really well. How about yourself?
I'm doing horrible. I was just talking to you a little bit about it. Man, so if people are wondering, probably my voice is way off. And you can probably hear all the sniffles. I was just cutting some, not just grass, but just a bunch of like bushes and all that. And then it hit me too. See, like I could feel it right now. It just hit me like, I don't know if it's the pollen, like you said, that type of season. I usually don't have allergies. So maybe it's that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting older. So
it is possible to get a new allergy as you age.
Yeah.
Very possible.
And then my dad, he does have allergies during the season. Mm-hmm. And it's usually, it hits hard in the spring. And it's just like this. Like he'll be like this and then like, oh, like that and sneezing a bunch. And then for me today, like I'll be fine. And then I'll feel that like, oh, snap. Like it's clogging up and then sneezing and then it just clears up. But it does that like every, 15 minutes? So, but I should be fine. I don't have like body aches, no temperature. So it's probably that. I'm just like,
I'm positive. Yep.
Yeah. But man, it's been nuts. Hey, quick question.
Yes.
Are you familiar with the movie Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory?
Sure.
Have you seen the remake called Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
Yeah.
So over the weekend, yeah. So me and my daughter and my wife, we were watching. Well, I've seen both of them, and then my daughter, she's 10. She's never seen either of them, and they were on Netflix. They had both of them, but she was like, "Oh, let me watch." She said, "Let's watch Charlie and the Chocolate Factory." Well, okay, and she was watching it, and she liked it. She enjoyed it, and then right after that, or the next day, we're like, "Wait, let's watch the Willy Wonka one." And then we were watching, and she's like, she said, "I don't like it." I'm like, "Why?" She says, "Because in the other one, he sounds more like a serial killer." Well, oh, snap.
Oh.
Well, it's because like the original Willy Wonka with Gene
Wilder, yep.
Yeah, it's a classic. And it's so uplifting and so calm. And it can be a little strange at sometimes, but it's fun.
It's a fun change. Yeah.
Yeah. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory with Johnny Depp, it has a very different style.
And who is the director of the West?
Tim Burton.
Tim Burton. That's what it is. Yeah. And he's got kind of a dark
gothic type of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And so when I remember, so I've seen Willy Wonka before because my dad loves it. I remember when Charlie and the Chocolate Factory came out in the theaters. We didn't watch it in the theaters, but it came on DVD and we bought it. We saw some trailers, but we didn't see a bunch. So me and my dad got excited. We're like, hey, they're remaking Willy Wonka. That'll be fun. And well, my bad. I didn't know it was a remake. I thought it was a sequel. So we were watching it and because I was like, that's not like Willy Wonka because he looks completely different. So I thought it was a sequel. I'm like, oh, because it's called Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It's a sequel. And then, I was watching the movie and I was like, it's super similar to the first one. And then it caught my mind. I'm like, okay, it's a remake, but it was very, very different.
Very.
Yeah, which I'm not opposed to it. It's just different artist interpretations because I like Tim Burton stuff. I like his Edward Scissorhands. I like his interpretation of Batman, Nightmare Before Christmas. That one's cool. But this one was very strange.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Well, now, is it in the new one, Charlie's mom is a single mom, right?
The original.
Okay. In this one, he's like the toothbrush.
Yep. That's the one.
Okay. Yeah. I thought that was an odd interpretation to.
Yeah. It's
to mess with his parents.
Yeah. It's super. I was watching some analysis. So what's kind of cool is, so Willy Wonka, the original, is more focused with Charlie. And then Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, there's more emphasis on Willy Wonka and his backstory.
That's true.
So strange stuff. And the thing, because we were doing some comparisons, like with that remake one, the Oompa Loompas, they don't, like when I think of an Oompa Loompa, I think of like the original.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just like kind of, looks like a regular person, just smaller. I mean, everything's cool. The music's cool.
Yeah.
I
would agree though that the one actor playing multiple Oompa Loompas just, I don't know. Yeah, just had a weird vibe.
It's just different. And it was just different. Like, I don't know, because especially so the part where, and I'll do a comparison. So like when they enter the chocolate factory, when they they'll see the whole thing right when they open, with Willy Wonka. There's a little nice musical. It's very like it's the pure imagination song. It's so fun.
Mm-hmm.
And then with the remake, they go in and all these kids are like the music's very dark and they're like terrorizing everything. It's crushing candy and this and that. And I'm like, man, this is super strange. But my daughter loved it.
A microcosm of our world.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just had to throw that out because I kept thinking about it. Because there's also, I haven't seen it yet. There's another movie called Wonka.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's with, I forgot the actor's name. His name, some popular. Oh, I guess, I don't know. I don't know how popular he is, but it's a prequel to Willy Wonka. So it's about Wonka.
Okay.
And then the original Oompa Loompas come out, I think. I haven't seen it. I don't know. It just hasn't caught me.
Yeah. I haven't seen it.
Yeah. But speaking of some like movie and film, your daughter she's on a show, right?
She is. She is in the Big Brother house. It's a reality show and it's on CBS.
How did you get on it?
Well, and Kelly would be the first to admit she did not watch the show before. Kelly has a very large social media footprint, I would say, presence. And so Big Brother reached out to her and asked her to apply. So she had to go through all the application and all of that, all the background checks and, interviews and things like that. But they did ask her.
Finding insurance sucks. Lucky for y'all, I partnered up with Farm Bureau Financial Services. Need auto insurance? They got you. Need home insurance? Why not? You can bundle up and save a little bit because right now every dollar counts. They also do life, health, farm insurance. And if you have a bit of extra cash laying around, their financial services might help you out. Give John Cole a call and see what he can do for you. And tell him I sent you there. Links are in the description. Call 605-624-3011.
Cool. And is she here or is she still like
She's still there. So Big Brother is a live show.
So I saw who Kelly was because now this explains this strange like email thing, kind of. So usually like I go out and just ask people, hey, you guys want to be a guest and this and that, and because I'm trying to reach out a little more outside of this town.
Mm-hmm.
And a few weeks ago, I want to say 3 weeks ago or a month, I saw because I was checking like Google Maps and I saw Kelly Jorgensen. And then right now, like right before you came, because I was looking through our emails and I was like, well, let me see the Big Brother and everything. And then I saw her page. I'm like, wait, that's the same person I contacted if she wanted to be on the show because I saw the social media presence.
Mm-hmm.
But she never responded. And at first, she's probably ignoring me. But she's probably not here. And she's probably all busy with other stuff. So I was like, oh, snap. So
yep.
That's your daughter.
That is my daughter.
Super small world.
It is.
Yeah. So that's super trippy on this stuff.
So she's the first house guest from South Dakota.
Really?
Yeah.
There you go, representing the state.
And it's kind of an odd situation here, just in little Vermillion and Burbank. So Mitchell Olson was on Survivor.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember which Survivor, 3 or 4. And then there's Chelsea Huska, who was on the MTV show. So it's just 3 people from this 5-mile radius.
And also, maybe, we don't know yet, so there's also another person named Mark Krebs. He auditioned last month in August to be on America's Got Talent.
Really?
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah. And funny thing, I think what he was saying is for his audition, or if they call him up, he was going to sing Pure Imagination. Maybe that's why it's kind of like...
Maybe the whole circle there.
Yeah. So, but I think he said in December, that's when he's going to... I think he'll know if he's going to get on the show.
Right.
So, wow.
Well, very cool. How much talent here.
Yeah. In the middle of South Dakota. Or kind of in the middle. Actually on the edge. But yeah.
Well, I know they said, is it something in the water? But I think it's the corn sweat.
Man, I don't... So, I'm not too familiar with like a bunch of the farm stuff, but when we got here, I remember driving from Texas to South Dakota, and man, because we drove in like around September, man, I hate driving like that far because the only thing I saw was just a bunch of corn.
Corn.
Like everywhere. And it was everywhere. Like I didn't see, like there would be a city pass over there, but the whole time it was just a bunch of corn. I had to stop a few times and like adjust my eyes.
You do.
Yeah.
Well, I work for South Dakota Tourism. I'm a travel counselor. So I'm out at the Welcome Center.
Yeah.
At the rest area. And so I talk to travelers every day, all day, and they come in and they say, all right, other than South Dakota, what do you have? Or other than Mount Rushmore, what do you have? And, I mean, there's so much, but the Corn Palace.
Oh.
I said, after they've driven across Indiana and Illinois and Iowa, Corn Palace is kind of a hard sell, but I'm like, it's art.
Yeah. That's the one in Mitchell, right?
Yes.
Yeah. We went there one time. It was for like a little tournament or a little soccer tournament. And we went over there to Mitchell. And then my wife's like, hey, let's go see the Corn Palace. I'm like, no, I want to see corn. But we went there and I was like, oh, it's kind of, yeah, there's a bunch of corn and then some little art pieces. Actually, a bunch of pictures. I'm like, oh, yeah, it's kind of neat.
Well, I like to think of it as like the Rose Parade where all the floats are made with flowers. The Corn Palace, all of the murals are made with corn. So it's similar. I mean,
okay. They don't have like a soybean palace or nothing like that.
Ah, man, no, but maybe we should.
Ideas, talent everywhere. Over the summer, July, I think. So we've been to Mount Rushmore one time, 2 years ago, I think. But we went there for just a few days. And this time we went and it was just me, my wife, and my kid. And we stayed at they had like a KOA next to Mount Rushmore.
That's a wonderful one. Palmer Gulch. Yep.
Yeah, that's the one.
Mount Rushmore at Palmer Gulch.
Yeah, we got a little tiny cabin. It was cool. And when they said there's no internet, they mean there's no
it.
Yeah, but it was cool. And we were like, let's go to the Black Hills because last time we didn't go. I always heard about the Black Hills, and this time we just for the few days we're like, oh, let's just head over there. Holy crap, that is a beautiful place.
It really is.
Yeah, like. It's a bunch of, I was complaining about the corn, a bunch of trees, the forest, and then there was kind of like a small waterfall, and then we saw some mountain goats and the hiking and the trails, and we went on a loop, and I'm like, wow, this place is nice.
Yeah, there's so many people that I talk to, they're on their way to Yellowstone, but they're going to stop for one day in the Black Hills. And then I tell them all there is to do in the Black Hills, and then they extend their trip. Yeah. They'll stay a couple days, 3 days. Yeah. And still not see it all.
Because we didn't see it all because we were planning on, because we wanted to do like a little camping trip and we wanted to go to somewhere in Colorado, but all the campsites were like gone. Apparently we were looking at it a week before. Apparently you don't do that over the summer. So we were like, oh, well, we heard about the Black Hills, but I had the impression that it was just, small stuff. So we went there for a few days and man, there was a lot.
There's a lot.
Yeah. So I
you
think
should not be bored in the Black Hills.
No. So next time, because we were planning on, hitting different national parks, but we were like, no, let's go back there again, see more stuff. And then we, when we got there too, we went to, what's the place called? Where they have, there used to be a gold mine.
Lead?
No.
A homestake?
No, we're getting close. I should probably check the map. It's
because the Sanford Research Center is in the old gold mine now.
There's a bunch of casinos.
Deadwood. There
you go. Yep. Yeah, Deadwood. So we passed by Deadwood. Well, we wanted to go check that the gold mine, and then we got there, and then apparently they had a parade. I forgot what it was, but they do like an annual parade. We didn't know about it, and we hit up there, and we were right there in downtown, and a bunch of horses and Western stuff, and it was really cool. I'm like, wow, this is really cool. And then right before the gold mine trip, because we had to wait like 30 minutes, if you go they have like a trail right beside it, and you go up. And I was like, oh, let's go to like the little trail. We only did like 10 minutes. I'm like, wow, there's a bunch of stuff. We also saw like a deer right there. Man, there's a bunch of stuff here.
Yeah, I'm guessing you went to the Broken Boot Gold Mine, and then you were probably there at Days of 76.
This episode is brought to you by 5 Star Barbershop. Are y'all guys looking for a place to get a haircut? I recommend 5 Star Barbershop. They're the #1 barbershop in the southeast region of South Dakota. From haircuts, beards, eyebrows, shampoo, you name it. They also offer discounts for students and athletes. I will add their link so you can make an appointment because they get very, very busy. Now let's get back to it.
Yes.
Yep.
I think that's the one. So yeah, now I got, but it's so funny how the state is just so different. When
It
you
is
go,
so different.
yeah. So I apologize because I would say there's not much to do, but it's because I'm not looking, especially that part of the state. Now I gotta see what else there is on this part of the state besides like the city. So yeah, I need to go out more. I play way too much video games.
You should go up to Desmet.
This man.
Yes. So that is Laura Ingalls Wilder, The Little House on the Prairie. So the TV show is set in Walnut Grove, Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
But 5 of her 7 books are actually written about Desmet, South Dakota.
Really?
Ma and Pa are buried there. Mary and Carrie and Lauren Almanzo's little baby boy are all buried in Desmet. You can take a wagon ride out to the old homestead, and it's really cool.
Really? There's another. Oh, snap. You got something stuck. We also passed by, is it called 18?
Oh, the 1880 town?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't go the first time. We saw that and I was like, hey, that's where they did, or they filmed Dances with Wolves. And then we went there. We passed by and they were like, hey, I want to stop there. And it was really cool.
It is really cool.
Yeah, you got to see everything. And then, I've seen Dances with Wolves. And I'm like, hey, that's where they filmed it there. But it was really cool. And then the houses, and they did a little kind of play with like a shootout. I was like, oh, this stuff is.
It is. It's amazing.
Yeah.
South Dakota is amazing.
Yeah, better than North Dakota?
I don't know anything about North Dakota.
That's why. No one talks about North Dakota.
No, I don't get paid to know about North Dakota.
But yeah, but enough about like my stuff. What about y'all? With y'all in the Blue Tin Ranch?
Yeah, Blue Tin Ranch. So I grew up in Minnesota, moved to Sioux Falls area for 10 years, and then I moved down here. Had a couple of kids. And when our kids were in middle school, high school, we lived a ways from town. We lived 6 miles from town. And I just didn't like the thought of my kids being on the road, going to other people's places, not really knowing what they were doing. So the party was at our house. We put in an indoor swimming pool. We put in a basketball court. We had a hot tub. And so the kids all came to our house. So it was a lot of work. You know, you have to have all the snacks, all the drinks, and keep an eye on them. Sometimes those kids are up till 2, 3 in the morning. And then when the kids went to college, it was nice to just have some time. And then Kelly, my daughter that's on Big Brother right now, she came home and she's like, Mom, we should have parties here. And she said it at just the right time in my life where I said, you know, that sounds like fun. Let's do it. So we kind of hopped in with both feet. And another point is my kids are 5th generation South Dakota landowners. The entire 5th generation is girls. Really? So far, 6th generation is girls too. And so we can rent out the farm ground, have someone else farm it. But to keep the buildings alive, you have to use them. And so that's what we do. The indoor swimming pool is now a guest house. Our old chicken coop is now a guest house. Our old barn we use for backdrop for photos. We have a corn crib with swings. We're just using everything we can on the farm to keep it alive.
Wow. I've been to the farm. It was because it was around Easter 2021. They had an Easter egg hunt.
Yeah.
You guys still do that?
No, unfortunately we don't. It got too big.
Yeah. That's why. So yeah, we went there. And because we were still kind of new around this place, and I was like, why would I go to a little? See, I'm very ignorant on this stuff, but we went because I was like, oh, it's outside of town, so we went, and I'm like, oh, this place is Nice. It's very nice. And then, of course, you guys had the Easter egg hunt, and it was gone like in like a minute.
Oh, yeah.
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 And then I was looking at y'all's page this month, and then there's, it looks way bigger, the farm now, than what I remember. So
You think so? I
think
don't
so.
think we've really added anything.
No? Or maybe
Yeah.
maybe I didn't check everything out.
Maybe.
But it looked like on the picture, I don't know, because it looks nice. It looks very nice.
Yeah, we had a good time. When my daughter Kelly was little, I think she was 3. I took her to every Easter egg hunt in the tri-state area, I swear. And then we had candy left until Halloween.
Huh.
So the
Familiar.
next year, I said, we're just going to go to one. We're going to go to the Burbank Easter egg hunt because it was such a cute little hunt. And they didn't have it that year. So I kind of asked around town a little bit. And they said, well, we just know kids are showing up.
Really?
So I said, well, I'll do it. And they're, heck yeah, you can do it. And so that next year, I planned to have 25 kids and 50 showed up. And it just grew and it grew and it grew. My youngest daughter was 2 when we started, and she was a junior in high school when I stopped. So I did
Wow.
it for 15 years.
It got too big.
It got to be a lot.
It is a lot.
We were sometimes having 220 to 240 kids show up. And yeah, it was just time. After 15 years, it was time for someone else to, and the Holly family from Burbank stepped up and they've really continued. I'm really proud of what they have done with the Easter egg hunt. They've really made it really, really nice and family friendly. And I'm really happy with how it's all kind of come to fruition.
Yeah, now that I'm looking, there's a bunch of stuff going on. Like, for example, one of them that's, outside of like this area would be in Elk Point, the Flourish Flower Farm.
Yes.
Yeah, with Christy. That one, I remember same thing. It was a few years ago. I didn't go, it was, like 2021 or something. My wife went, and then the following year we were like the first vendor to like sell food, if I remember right. We were selling some tacos, and I remember, was I talking with Chad? Her husband, but I was like, flowers? Why would people go to like a flower farm to pay and pick flowers? It didn't, like, I don't know. For me, it didn't click. But then these following years, seeing all this, I'm like, now I see the appeal.
Right.
Especially with women. They love it a lot.
Oh,
My
yeah.
wife loves it too.
I go every chance I get.
Yeah. So, and then I think they were saying that they want to do more food stuff because, so, wives could go check out the flowers and husbands could eat something.
Right. Exactly. Sit on an easy chair and just watch the world go by. That's just a foregone kind of past life that we used to have, I think. And it's nice to just sit and.
Yeah, sit and just relax. Funny thing too, like especially the lawn mowing stuff for the lawn care yesterday I was doing. When I was younger, my dad, he would tell me, "Hey, go cut the grass." Man, and we just live like in a regular house, so the grass, I hated cutting the grass. But I don't know what it was, but all the dads, they talk about their yards or they love it. And yesterday I was, cutting grass, weed eating and trimming and whatever stuff. I had some headphones on, and my wife and my kid, they went to like some swimming lessons or trials or whatever. And I feel so at peace. It was just so calm. Then you can see like, there's a bunch of ladybugs right now, a bunch of all that. The sky looked nice. The sunset was hitting. I'm just cleaning up. And then I look back. I'm like, ooh, now it looks all clean. I'm like,
You can stand back and say, look what I did. I did awesome.
yes.
Yeah.
And then I'm not trying to brag, and I shouldn't. So I was doing some like little updates on the exterior and interior of the house. And we don't have, we didn't have like the numbers for the house.
Yeah.
So, we went to Menards and we bought the numbers, just like these, I don't know, cheap metal things. And I was wondering, well, where am I going to put it? Just on the siding right there or this and that. And I was like, oh, let me check online because people do like unique things. And then I got a bunch of scrap wood. So I saw one where they they put just the same thing, like piece of plywood, and they put the numbers and, it has like a little appeal. I'm like, okay. I'm like, well, my wife likes putting stuff. She's very decorative. Let me see if I could put like a shelf right there. So I did that. I made like a shelf with the numbers right there, put it on there, and then she put her plan. I'm like, hey. And the numbers are floating. It looks nice. I'm like, hey, maybe I should put like some lights right there. I don't know. I don't know that sexy appeal on
That's
it.
right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But I felt so proud because I was like, I did that. Even though I was just screwing some screws on there.
Yeah, it is that. It's a pride in your home.
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
Yeah. So but yeah, this year has been, I've been having a wild year, a lot of changes. But what about y'all? How are y'all guys doing?
It's been a wild year as well. Yeah. I was like you. We have a path that goes through our grove to a gazebo. And this spring, I was so proud of that path. There wasn't a leaf. There wasn't a stick. There wasn't anything on that path. And then June 2nd, at a microburst, hit the farm. And it destroyed my barn.
Really?
I lost 4 huge mature trees. There are trees all over that path. And it's just so disheartening to, have something that you're so proud of. And then within 15 seconds, it's all destroyed. But I am hopeful that I'll get it back to where it was. It's just so overwhelming.
Yeah, especially when you work hard at something or you have something and whoa. So, wow, it's a circle. I don't know what's going on. I was talking to my wife, same thing over the weekend. We were talking about like stuff getting kind of destroyed and this and that. And I was telling her that a few years ago at USD at the med school, they had these Buddhist monks. They came for a week. And I think what they were doing is they were making this giant art piece. It was huge. It was like, I'm going to say probably 4 tables.
Really?
Yeah. And they had like they were using colored sand. And they were doing like a hand. So some art piece, whatever. It was really cool, because you're checking like what they're doing every day. And it's just a bunch of them. I think they're from Nepal or something like that. But at the end of the week, they're presenting everything, they're saying, this is this and that. And what they do is they wipe it down. They destroy it. And then I think what they're saying is, not saying everything's meaningless, but everything will get destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
But then every year, I think they build it back up. So, yeah, stuff, if things are down, you could, I guess, create something new or it could be rebuilt.
Definitely a lesson in life that,
Yeah.
We'll just do it again. Just get out there and just do it.
Yeah. So what do you guys do at the Blue Tin Ranch? What do you guys offer?
Oh, well, we offer mostly guest spaces. So what was the swimming pool is now a 2-bedroom guest house. And we rent that on Airbnb. And also our chicken coop, which was a chicken coop back in the day. Now I have 2 full-size beds and a kitchenette. And yeah, that is mostly what we do. We also do weddings, anniversaries, birthdays in the summertime. Mm-hmm. Because my barn got hit so hard, I right now don't have an indoor space.
Okay.
But I am hopeful that insurance will come through and I'll be able to either fix the barn or build a new one. But for right now, it's all outdoor spaces. But I just had a wedding a couple weeks ago and they brought in a couple of huge tents. And I do have a cover over what was our basketball court.
Oh,
so we call that the pavilion. And so we do have under roof space.
Okay.
Just not indoor.
So before you guys would also do stuff like in the winter, like rent it out? Or it depends too?
I'd rather not. We have done a few things in the winter, but I don't want to be out in the cold.
Yeah.
A little selfish of me, but.
Okay. So is this mostly like kind of like a side thing or like a main job or half or?
I would like it to be my main job. I would like to have every weekend in the summertime booked with events, but we're getting there.
Slowly. Because how long have you guys been doing that?
Well, we opened in 2020, which was a really bad time to open during COVID. We had 1 wedding that year. The next year I had 5. And the next year I had 13 on the books. And then the county government stepped in and said, wait a minute, you are not zoned properly.
What?
And closed us down.
What?
Yes.
What was the zoning thing?
I'm zoned agriculture.
Uh-huh.
And that's not a definition. Having a wedding on your farm is not a definition of agriculture.
But can't you like do whatever you want?
You would think so.
What?
You would think so. So it was this whole drawn out process. So this was in 2022. The county sued me in state court.
Step.
And my response was to sue them in federal court for property rights violations and civil rights violations. And we did end up settling out of court. The county did write a ordinance that says I can be a agriculturally themed event center.
Okay.
So we got all those details worked out. But in the meantime, I was closed down for almost 3 years. So this year is my first year back in business. We had 3 weddings, and next year I have got 3 on the books. So
Okay, that's good.
just starting to build up again.
So I'm not familiar with a bunch of like governmental stuff, but why, like what's the con? Like what if, so as, this is how I'm looking at it. If I was like, for example, trying to grow this place and this and that, and I see y'all, I'm like, hey, this is great. Why would I want to shut it down though? If
you can answer that question for me, I would be so happy because I do not know the reason either.
You guys pay taxes though, right?
We do pay taxes.
Man, it's funny. Oh man.
And, when we were first starting, I would take the garbage out and there would be pizza boxes from Casey's. There would be bags from the dollar store. So they were going into Elk Point to buy things. They were buying their gas. So it was not just good for my business, but it was good for the whole community. That would be my.
Yeah. Everyone benefits. Everyone's a winner.
Yeah.
But, snap, that is, it sounds so familiar with some stuff around here in town, and zoning's tough, man. And I'll tell you something after we record about something. It's a fun thing, kind of ish. But man, dude, that's tough. But everything else should be, hopefully now it should be going back.
Yes.
Okay.
So we're building back up again, and I am all in. I am just so anxious to do this, to have people on my farm.
Do you ever, what's that word? What am I trying to say? Like when you guys, you want to go full in on this, do you ever have like a point of like, fear or scared? Like, what if it doesn't work out? Or, I put too much into this? Or do you think, no, you know what? I want to do this. I'm going to do it. Do you ever get those feelings?
Oh, all the time. All the time. If I could have one good night's sleep, it would be amazing. Yeah. Normally I fall asleep pretty fast because I work really hard all day. Just keeping the place up. But I usually wake up at 3 a.m. with those thoughts. Like, what am I doing? Is this going to work? But I believe wholeheartedly that this is a good thing. Mm-hmm. With all my heart, with all my soul, I believe in this business plan. And there's no going back now. And I have had people say, don't you just think you should quit? What keeps you going? I didn't come this far to only come this far. I would really, really be disappointed in myself if I quit now.
I like that attitude. Mm-hmm. You're not the only one that said that. Yesterday, I was doing a recording with the owners of Fayuca, the taco place here.
Yeah.
And then right before that, I was doing one with his name is Dana Christensen. They're the Duck and Cat. They just opened up.
Yes, I'm anxious to try them out.
Yeah, he brought some food too. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And then there was another person that I did. His name's Luke. He owns a Pristine Enterprise. He owns a lawn care thing, and same thing. I was asking them about, pursuing their stuff, and they're like, yeah, they get. I know Dana was saying that he's still at that phase where like, hey, what's gonna happen? This and that. But yeah, if you want something, if you want to do something, and you're passionate about it, I guess you'll make it work. You'll figure it out.
Right.
And
absolutely.
Funny, man. I'm telling you, this is a circle. I don't know what's going on. So yeah, because like my wife is a few years ago we were doing like some food stuff, and it was great. Same thing we do with flower farm and all that stuff. And I was talking to Dana, and I was like, hey, you guys want to do something? Because he said, sure. So I was telling Myra about it, and hopefully I could get her back up because she loves food. She loves it. She's like a food. You know those people that are very
They're
passionate. about
very,
food?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
like
not me.
Yeah, I like the eating part. I just can't create. Like I can't create something like that. Like if you give her, have you ever seen like MasterChef or whatever, Gordon Ramsay?
I have the utmost respect for those people.
Oh.
It's amazing what they do.
Yeah, or especially like, because I would ask Myra, because before she also worked at like in a bar and a restaurant. She's done all that stuff, and also her brother owns like a taco thing. And I was like, why? Because I would say, hey, a lot of people in that business, like some chefs or preppers or line cooks, they don't make a lot, and they also work a bunch of hours.
Yes.
So why do you guys do it? And she was like, I don't know. It's just that thrill, that adrenaline they love. I'm like, okay, it's not me, but
That's right.
some people have it.
Well, and with Kelly being gone, she always was my helper, or I guess we helped each other because we were co-owners. But with her being gone, the last wedding we had, I was up at 7:30 outside showing people where to park, where to go. And I did not go back in the house until 12:30 at night. And I looked at my step counter and I had 21,000 steps, and I never left my farm. So, and I never once thought, oh gosh, I've been out here 8 hours, time to clock out. Never once was that a thought in my head, because it's just something that I love to do.
Yeah, dude. I think that's one thing I'm trying to also kind of do. So with my job, I don't hate my job. I don't hate it, but I'm not passionate about it. It's just a job. And I think what makes it better is my boss. I always say,
100%.
yeah, my boss is so cool about it. He's amazing. When I work at the med school, and med school's moving. We don't know yet about what's going on.
Right.
Yeah. They had some talks on, it was on Tuesday. And so this is what I do. I ask questions a lot. I dig in. It's kind of funny because I say I'm not a journalist. I'm not a news guy, but I will find out stuff.
You're asking the right questions.
Yeah. But with this like med school thing, I actually had the impression, like the attitude, like I was going to be kind of aggressive. Luckily, good thing I didn't. But they were just saying, they explained what was going on and gave more details and why they're doing it, this and that. And I asked some questions, and what I got out of it is it could take longer. Not everyone's going to move. And this and that. So I might not move. Maybe. We don't know yet. There's still time, but they were very, they didn't, this is what I was expecting. I was expecting them to answer it like a politician, kind of dance around. But no, they were very direct. And then one question I asked was, I said it like this. I said, what was the feedback from the community? Because I'm involved in the community. And I think if I remember right, he said like this. He said, honestly, very negative. So I'm like, good. Thanks for being super direct. So, yeah. So,
well, I don't think it's even possible for a community to be positive about the med school moving.
Yeah, especially there's a lot of history.
Yeah, I just don't see anybody saying, yay, let's move to Sioux Falls.
No, just a bunch of, especially with people that have like some connection here. It's been here forever, if I remember right. People that are actually very excited are, because I went to go ask, actually I went to go check, is the people in Sioux Falls. Well, of course they're.
Of course.
Yeah. Of course that.
They want everything.
Yeah, and they are getting everything now. But, another question I asked too, because this is where there's a bunch of miscommunication. And I think it's also for me. I said, hey, could this be like the first steps to like law school, business school, like university? And they said, no, the plan is not moving the university. They said they want to grow more here, but they said that's not the plan. So, okay.
All right.
We'll see what happens.
Well, good thing somebody's thinking about the future.
Yeah. And so, that's some stuff. So it got me kind of nervous this year. I
can imagine.
It's been wild. Another thing that I've been trying to see, like, for example, I promise I'm not talking about myself or this stuff. I just got to get it out a little bit. I like doing this. It's fun. It's just a little fun thing on the side. it's just so fun. I like it. I like talking to different people, and it's cool because people, hey, I heard your thing, this and that. Same thing like yesterday. Because I was talking to like the dean, and I said, hey, is there a way to communicate like the university with the community? And then he said, yeah, here's the information with the contact this person. And then I told them, I said, hey, there's a place, or I didn't tell them it was me because I was working. I said, hey, there's a thing called Vermillion Unplugged. They kind of communicate with the community, whatever. They're, hey, I heard about that. So stuff like that. But, that ribs, rods, rock and roll event there. So when me and a friend named Mason, we covered the event. We did like a mini documentary interviewing, and his shot. I'm telling you, the video, his shots, the way I don't know. I was just talking with people. That's it. But he just edited. It looks so nice, so professional. And then yesterday, I had an idea. Well, he also had an idea too. He said he wanted to cover. He wanted to do like a little something like a minute, like a little documentary, but covering like the poverty in Clay County, because Clay County has like a high poverty rate. And I messaged him and said, hey, how much would you charge if we did something like that? So I'm waiting on that. And then another thing I wanted to do was something similar, but cover the med school stuff. The idea's in my head. I have it. And the same thing about like the businesses around this entire region. I can see it in my head. I can see it. And I'm like, but how do I get like funding or money? And I was talking to my wife about it. And she said, you should probably just do like a fundraiser, like a GoFundMe or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, let me throw it out. Maybe. But there's a bunch of stuff I want to do. Especially like this stuff. I'm trying to see, how do I get paid? I had a few sponsors, like Main Street Inn did one. Winnie Mae's was nice in the beginning of the year. Luckily, same thing. Five-star barbershop, Joel. Last week he contacted me. Hey, I want to do this. My snap, it's cool. So it's fun. I like it. I just don't. I don't know like the next steps, because I don't want to leave my job, because I don't want to be that person. Oh, I left it. I'm doing this, and oh snap, that wasn't the right plan. So maybe kind of slowly.
Yeah, somewhere in the middle. Yep.
Yeah. So that's what I was asking. Like, have you ever had those like fears or scares?
All the time.
All the
Every
time.
day.
There you go.
Every day. While I'm out picking up sticks.
All right.
Like, is this what I'm going to do the rest of my life, is pick up sticks? Like, yes, that is what I'm going to do the rest of my life, is pick up sticks.
Yeah. Because we have to have something, like some type of, I don't want to be cheesy, like a purpose, what, like for example, like you've heard like during like that COVID stuff, people got like burnt out with their jobs because like, man, is this what I'm going to be doing? So a lot of people are starting to pursue different things.
Right.
And maybe that's what I am. Maybe I'm burnt out on the same like routine for the past few years, because, I graduated, then I got the job, and then, I thought it was cool, okay, so it's not like school, because school I was studying every, all day, all night. This one, it's a routine. You go in like at 8, you get out at 5, only 5 times a week. Don't worry about work, and that's it.
Right.
But then, I don't know, if you keep doing the same thing, you're like, am I going to do this the rest of my life? I guess that's fine. Then I get home, you go home and you get to do what I want, but there's only so much time.
There is.
Yeah.
Only so much time in a day.
And time is going by.
And it goes so fast.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Like
that's what they say when you have little ones. The days are long, but the years go so fast. And that is so true.
Oh, man, you're scaring me. You're scaring me a little bit. The time, because like with my daughter, I was looking at some pictures. I was changing some stuff on my phone. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
She was like 4 or 5. I'm like, has it been 5 years?
How did that happen?
Yeah. I'm like, oh, snap. Next year she'll go to middle school. I just remember when we got here, putting her in like the last 2 weeks of kindergarten. And now she's going to middle school, which is 3 years, then high school? Like,
no, yeah, I know. We won't think about it.
Oh, yeah. So
we got other things to think about.
Yeah. But there's only so much time. And quick thing. At y'all's house, do you guys have a dishwasher?
Yes.
Okay. So this is my rant. I don't have a dishwasher. And I'm the dishwasher. And I've been doing it for years because my wife is the one that cooks. And I had no problem, in the apartment. And now that we're in a house, there's a bigger kitchen, and she wants to do more things. There's a lot more pots and pans. And this is what happens. So in the mornings, there's some, whatever. There's dishes. I'm washing them. When we go to lunch, because we eat lunch at our house, I'm washing dishes. And then when I get home, there's dishes. I'm washing for like an hour and a half. Maybe it's because I'm slow at it. I don't know. And then it's time to eat. And then there's only like 30 minutes left. And then we go to sleep. I'm like, man, I need a dishwasher or something because of the time.
When we had our house built, I did not put a dishwasher in. I want cupboard space. I don't want a dishwasher. What's wrong with my hands? I can wash dishes. When I put a dishwasher in, it was the best day of my whole life.
Really?
I never have one regret about putting a dishwasher in. I love that thing.
My parents they had a home not built. It was from like the 50s, and there was a dishwasher in there. But I don't know if they knew how to use it because it was just storage. But they took it out. And I was talking about like a dishwasher. And my mom was like, no, dishwashers don't work because then you still have to like clean and rinse them. What's the point? I'm like, I don't know, because every single person has a dishwasher. And I watched my friends, same thing, over, I think it was last Sunday. They invite us to eat. And then once they pick up the plates, they put in the dishwasher, and that's it. I'm like, that's it?
I don't pre-wash my dishes. I scrape them, because I don't want that kind of mess in my dishwater. If I was hand washing, I scrape them really good, put them in the dishwasher.
And that's it.
Hit the button and you're done.
Maybe I'm like, I can't.
I love it.
Maybe I just can't believe it. Like, really? There's a machine that just washes dishes? And you don't have to.
And sanitizes them too. So you can just take them out, put them in the cupboard, you're done.
Yeah. So, because now we've been looking.
You should do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
We've been looking at some brands. And luckily at USD, there's some program thing, but you get like a discount with Whirlpool and KitchenAid.
Could be.
Yeah. And I was looking at like YouTube, just like, I want one that washes and cleans them. But yeah, and I think they save water. I'm telling you, there's way too many. Man, I'm about to get mad. The dishes, man, it's just, oh man, it's just so much. It's so much. But it wastes so much time. And with that time, I keep saying, I could do something else, but I probably could do other things.
Yeah, you never know.
So, yeah.
I think you should do it. Pull the trigger. Do it.
Get the dishwasher.
Get the dishwasher.
All right, I'll get the dishwasher. Anything at your house that people should get? Like stuff you're like, you know what? This funny. Okay. One thing I recommend, if someone's building a house in the future, this is what we did. We have two stoves or two ranges.
Mm-hmm.
Two 30-inch, like two basic ones. Because say that like my wife loves cooking, and we were trying to figure out the kitchen layout. And the idea was we were just gonna get like a regular range, have at least 6 burners because the one apartment had 4.
Mm-hmm.
Wanted 6, and then maybe like a wall oven because I can do some baking, so that'd be kind of cool. And we couldn't find a 30-inch range with 6 burners. There's some that have 5, like a middle griddle.
A middle griddle, yeah.
Yeah, but Myra, my wife didn't. She didn't want that. Whatever my wife says, she's the boss.
That's right. Good thing you recognize that.
Yeah. So we're like, well, what if we go? They have 36 inches ranges, and those are 6 burners. So what? Just 6 inches? Holy crap! You go from like, let's say like $500-$600 to like 1,000 something. I'm like, just for
that, I love it.
Yeah,
I know. It's crazy.
Like, I'm like, okay. Let's say we're gonna invest in this kitchen because we're gonna be here forever. What if we go for those like nice bigger ones? Oh snap! They're like $2,000-$3,000.
I know.
I'm like, there's no way.
It's crazy.
Yeah, and we were thinking like, man, is it worth it? I'm like, but I don't know. Maybe I'm cheap. I'm like, $500 to $2,000. That's a lot of money.
It is.
So we have some friends that we saw their kitchen because we remembered it. Because we're making some tamales, and they have 2 ranges. And that clicked in my mind. I was like, 2 ranges. So I was like, hey, babe, what if we had 2 ranges? Like 2 30-inch ranges.
Right.
And she was like, maybe, because she's not picky. Yeah, she's not too picky on aesthetics. So she found these 2 ranges on Facebook Market. Good price too. Very, very good price. And yeah, plumber put them in. And at first, because when we bought the ranges, because she wanted like the same brand, and they had the same brand. And then the guy said, "Hey, well, funny thing, because this 30-inch range he had 6 burners."
Really?
Yeah. So we were thinking, well, we had the idea for two ranges, but this one already has 6. Do we need the other one? And then we're like, is it too much? Getting 12 burners now. But then he said, I also have a wall oven.
Nice.
And same thing, good price. So I was like, we could just do that and the wall oven and we're set. But we're like, maybe let's just go with the 2 ranges. Because then you get 2 stove or 2
ovens. Yep.
Yeah. And then we're like, let's go with that. And we got them we hadn't stored for a while. And then the whole time I was like, I think it's too much. I think we should have just got the wall. And I was like, nah, it's too much. It's too much. But after moving in and cooking, whole crap. Best thing.
Best decision ever. Yep. That's
It
nice
was.
when that happens.
If you cook, I don't know, maybe it depends how much you cook, but those 2 ovens or 2 ranges, it's amazing, especially because technically we each have one.
Right.
So,
Right.
I'll cook. Well, I'll try to cook on mine. And, we'll have one. It's the best decision. So
awesome.
If people are looking at that stuff, one of those. One thing I didn't think about, and I was like, maybe I should have did that, was a pot filler.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, same thing. My friends had one. And when I saw it, I was like, why? I'll just go to the sink.
Just go to the sink.
Yeah, but we were using this big giant one and I was filling it up. And then Dustin was like, hey, go to the pot filler. So I was like, oh, now I understand. Because the water's like too heavy. Okay, so I was like, now it clicked. But yeah, I didn't add that. So, but yeah, I would say 2 ovens or 2 ranges.
There you go.
Yeah.
I would say that what I would recommend is if you're building a house and you're putting on a attached garage, spend the extra money and insulate it and have your HVAC person put vents in. It does not cost that much more money. Mm-hmm. And now in the wintertime, I have a 50-degree garage to pull into. Mm-hmm. And in the summertime, I have a 70-degree garage to pull into.
Does it waste a lot more energy or not too much?
No, because the thermostat is inside the house. So if I have the thermostat set to 75, once the house is at 75, it shuts it off. So whatever, because like I say, in the wintertime on those extremely cold days, it might be 48 in the garage, but the furnace isn't trying to keep up with the garage. It's trying to keep up with inside the house. So it's just a ductwork that comes in.
That is.
Highly recommend it.
Okay.
I am so spoiled.
No, I didn't even think about that. We have
so spoiled.
Oh, is that?
But it was just such a minimal amount of money. It might add a couple $1,000s to your huge bill that you're already going to have to pay for.
Okay.
But if you do that, make sure you put a drain in the garage floor, because when you pull in the wintertime and your car's full of snow, it's going to melt. It's going to make puddles because I don't have a drain.
Yeah, it's those little those little things. Maybe in the future, maybe like whatever, how many years I could finally build that dream house for my wife. We'll see. Yeah, we have I'll finish it one day. I've been having a headache, but there's we have a bonus room. Mm-hmm. So there's stairs and all that stuff, and that's gonna be how my wife says it. That's where the TV's going, because she doesn't like TVs in the living room, which I'm like, why? But that's gonna be the man cave.
There you go.
I know some people say, oh, it's gonna be like a kids room, family room. I'm like, no. That's mine. That's mine. My wife has everything.
She's got everything else.
She got the 2 bathrooms, the kitchen. She wants to design the living room, this and that. But once that TV goes up there, that's mine. So,
well, I gotta tell you, I'm a huge Minnesota Vikings fan. So I grew up in Minnesota. So it's kind of, you have to be. And so my basement is the walls are purple and I've got Viking stuff everywhere. And this summer we had a storm. So I had people in the chicken coop. I had people in the guest house, and I had a gal that was tent camping. And I could see the sky was green. So I went to all of them. I'm like, this is where my basement is. If it gets bad, and they're like, it's not going to be that bad. I'm like, dude, when the sky's green, it's not good. And so they all had to come downstairs to my basement. So my Vikings, I had a Bears fan, a Packers fan, a Cowboys fan, and an Eagles fan, and they were all subjected to my Viking stuff.
If they don't like it, they can get out.
That's right. Go out to the store.
Yeah.
But
wow. So
that was awesome.
We were talking about a little bit about some football. So yesterday, I'm being from like the Dallas-Fort Worth region, people will assume that, so you're a Cowboys fan.
Mm-hmm.
I would be like, yes, in the beginning of the season, maybe the first few games. But once they start losing, I will switch teams. Because every freaking year, I have family members. This is what they say. I keep saying in every episode for some reason. This is what they say. Just wait till next year.
Next year.
Yeah.
Next year. This is going to be our year. Yep.
Yeah.
Next year.
I've been hearing it for 15 years. Just wait till next year. Dak Prescott's going to be a franchise. Oh, Ezekiel Elliott and blah, blah, blah. Man, they've been saying that since when Tony Romo was there.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
I've been a Vikings fan my whole life, so I know heartache.
Yeah. And then they keep, and they keep bragging. They're like, but we got, 3 championships. Yeah, in the 90s, man. What's been like 30 years? We got to do something. At least bring Tom Brady or something from retirement. Man, get Brett Favre. I'll get him. Because I don't know what's going on with, I don't know. We'll see. Season
just started, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, but I could go on that. But that's enough about me. But see, we're at that 57-minute mark.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, time flies.
Time flies, exactly.
Yeah. So because I probably should cut it, is there any last words, or where can people find you guys at?
People can find me. I have a website. I have Facebook, Instagram. When Kelly gets back, we'll probably have a TikTok. And yeah, I'm just located a mile and a half east of Wimps in Burbank. So I have a Burbank address, but I live in the country. Love to have everybody come out and book your next birthday party, your next graduation party. Come stay overnight. You'll love it.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I'll put all the links and everything in the description. Cool. Well, I do want to thank you so much.
Well, thank you. It's nice to spend an hour with you.